it was during the time that I was the spokesperson. So after 15 plus years of running and gunning, constantly hyper aware and making sure everything is good, none of my people get hurt, also me, that I'm switched on, to not having to do that, and it puts you into a place that you're not comfortable with. I didn't know what to do with myself, and I didn't know how to mentally handle that. The PIO thing was busy, but in a much different way. It was challenging, but it was not, I don't want to say it didn't give me my fix for action, right? But kind of. I was used to the action and being a part of the solution and not talking about it afterward. So I kind of, to me, I think that's sort of when it started. Is I think it was there and the years immediately following that assignment where I noticed like the biggest change in myself, but my wife at the time had noticed, and even before that had started noticing things about me. Like I was angry. I'd get angry over stupid stuff. Small things would set me off, and that was, looking back, so out of character, but I didn't notice it myself. She noticed it because I never thought I was mean to my kids. They were my whole entire world. I loved them more than anything, and so I didn't see it or relate it, I guess, soon enough. But her suggestion was go to the doctor, and you need mood stabilizing medicine. You need to get on, you're all up, you're up and down, and this and that. And so I did. Went to the doctor, and they put me on, some antidepressant, mood stabilizer. Over the years there were a couple different ones that they tried, and I guess it kept me from being like lighting off and being angry as fast, but it also kept me from being happy. It just made me kind of a mid-level zombie that didn't enjoy anything anymore, but also didn't get down in the dumps or get angry all the time. But after I had retired, I think just again, huge letdown. I was an action guy, and now I'm not at all. But I really started struggling with sleep, struggling with relationships, fighting with my wife all the time, and like worse and worse and worse. And she's talking about divorce and me moving out, and for the first time ever, I started thinking maybe it would just be better if I was gone. If I just got, we've had life insurance on me forever. Maybe it's time for me to be gone. Really to, I guess, focus it down was I was driving somewhere with my daughters, and I was thinking after I dropped them off where I was taking them, that I was going to go find a place where I could be alone and take my life. And as I hugged them and said, I love you and I'm proud of you, they both said, where are you going, Dad? Like, I felt like they saw what I was thinking about. And that's when I just realized, not realized because I already knew, but it was like I just had kind of a reborn energy or a focus about me, and a reality punch in the face, like, you asshole, dude. How could you ever think about taking these girls' father away from them? And I drove home just bawling my eyes out. I was actually not living at home at the time. I reached out to a couple friends. Thankfully, one of my old SWAT brothers had gone through some similar stuff, and he said, hey, call this place. Every one of their therapists are either active duty or retired military or law enforcement. every one of them, and they absolutely understand what you're going through. I called, got in a couple of days, and went weekly for a year and a half, and did the homework, worked my ass off. It became my new job almost. Like, my focus was fix me so I can be dad. It was when I stopped being poor me and started thinking about other people. That was kind of a turning point right there. That was when okay, I can do this. Like, I'm here for a reason, and I've gone through so much stuff to give up. That's ridiculous, dude. You know, pull your pants up and get to work. So that was kind of what got me refocused and really working on myself, and then looking to others and looking for opportunities to help others. You are gonna have hard times, and you're gonna question this career, and there are things that are gonna affect you in ways that you can't predict, and that is natural. Everybody has that, no matter how tough they look, but you need to deal with it, and soon. There's definitely a need for more and better and more easily accessible, I think, and more quickly accessible. You know, an on-call, somebody who knows what they're going through. You know, they make lots of cool apps on phones nowadays, and if we get if there's one that had resources available, and there are some available, but someone that they could just talk to right then, that they already maybe even have a bit of a relationship with. But the stigma, I mean, one, you can't have, if you've been committed, you can't have a firearm anymore. And that means their career's over if they admit that they're thinking of taking their life. So how do we figure out for them to safely say, look, I'm really struggling and I've thought about this, and there to be immediate help for them that doesn't screw them out of their career. I think that's on the back of a lot of people's minds, is I can't really tell them how bad I really feel because I'll lose my job. And that's not okay.